As Iran tightens its grip at home, crushing nationwide protests with deadly force, new satellite images suggest a quieter, more secretive operation unfolding at the heart of its nuclear program. High-resolution imagery from Planet Labs PBC shows new construction at two of Iran's most sensitive nuclear sites, Natanz and Isfahan, both heavily bombed last year during a brief but devastating war with Israel, followed by U.S. strikes. Roofs have now been erected over damaged buildings at both facilities, not to rebuild, but to hide. These coverings mark the first major visible activity at any of Iran's stricken nuclear sites since the 12-day war in June. And they do one crucial thing. They block satellites from seeing what's happening on the ground, currently the only means of monitoring the sites, as Iran has barred inspectors from the International Atomic Energy Agency. Tehran has said nothing publicly about the new construction. The IAEA has offered no comment. Experts say this is not reconstruction. Instead, it may be a salvage operation. According to analysts who examined the imagery, Iran is likely trying to determine whether key nuclear assets, possibly even stocks of highly enriched uranium, survived the strikes. Before the war, Natanz was the backbone of Iran's enrichment program. The site housed advanced centrifuges enriching uranium up to 60% purity, just a short technical step from weapons-grade levels. When Israel struck in June, the main above-ground enrichment plant was left functionally destroyed, according to the IAEA. A U.S. follow-up strike using bunker-busting bombs targeted the underground halls, likely finishing the job. Now, satellite images show Iran completed a roof over the destroyed Natanz plant by late December, while its electrical system remains shattered. Nearby, digging continues at Pickaxe Mountain, just south of the Natanz perimeter. Piles of excavated earth are growing. Analysts believe Iran may be constructing an entirely new underground nuclear facility there. At Isfahan, another roof appeared in early January over a building near the site's northeast corner. Its exact function remains unclear, though Israeli officials previously said their strikes there targeted centrifuge manufacturing. Imagery also reveals tunnels near Isfahan being deliberately filled with dirt, defensive measures seen just before the war, while a third tunnel appears cleared and reinforced with new security walls. Since the war, Iran has also raced to reconstitute its ballistic missile and explosives programs, including rapid reconstruction at Parchin, a military complex tied to past nuclear weapons research. Satellite photos show work underway at Talgan 2, a site Israel destroyed in October, once believed to house explosive chambers and X-ray systems used in weapons testing. As President Donald Trump threatens new military action unless Iran agrees to a nuclear deal and U.S. warships crowd the region, the roofs rising over Natanz and Isfahan send a chilling message. Iran may be wounded, but it is not done.
Satellite photos analyzed by the Associated Press show activity at two Iranian nuclear sites. Now, these sites are at Natanz and Isfahan. The Natanz site has seen a roof go up over top of what used to be an above-ground nuclear enrichment site used by Iran that had been enriching uranium up to 60% purity, which is a short technical step from weapons-grade levels of 90%. Now, the second site in Isfahan is over a structure that Israel destroyed in June, and the Israelis said at Isfahan they were targeting centrifuge manufacturing facilities. Now, all this comes as U.S. President Donald Trump is putting more pressure on Iran over its nuclear program. That's atop of the threat by Trump to use military force against Iran if it killed peaceful protesters or if it conducted mass executions. Now, already the USS Abraham Lincoln is in the region to carry out potential strikes, and that has seen the Iranians also offer their own threats against America. But this activity at the two nuclear sites seems to suggest, according to analysts, that Iran is trying to salvage what may remain after that June attack, and may be trying to do it without prying eyes of satellites seeing what they recover.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That has often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tehran.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.